thing that you only hear.
Yep, it will be, because this is DibToons Plays, and we're doing it live sometimes now. Or all the time. No, we're going to do it all the time. Should be almost every Sunday. There may be a couple Sundays off, but we'll be doing it live every Sunday right around 8 o'clock. And,
Well, the Sundays you're not live here, just go live with like your dog. And just have him bark.
they're...
Winston Live.
Yeah. You know how many YouTube channels there are of just pets doing pet things?
Yeah, we need podcasts of doing pet things.
We just need... Winston just needs...
DogToons Plays.
Winston Unchained.
Oh, that's the new core rulebook for Pathfinder.
So, we have finished Scum and Villainy, and we're going to be moving on to Alien by Free League Publishing.
This is more like, Alien.
Are you alright, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's embracing his
If you notice that
Bass today.
Chris sounds a lot clearer like he did last week, is he's no longer in his rocking chair.
Yep, we moved it off to the side.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to use that anymore.
Nope.
Don't know why.
Not after the war crimes he's committed with that thing.
Because we want a standard of quality, Chris.
Nah, that thing was great.
There's a bar, and we would rather step over it than limbo.
Like in hippie jump it.
I could limbo that bar.
Can you explain what a hippie jump is?
Okay,
real
so
quick?
it's a skateboarding trick where you jump off your skateboard while it's moving. The skateboard goes under said rail, and you go over rail, and you land on your skateboard. It's a hippie jump.
Oh, okay.
Today at DibToons Skates.
You know what? Yeah, Bass, I want to watch you pull off skate tricks. After how many times you've, like...
All right, get
the
the Tony Hawk tier and the patron going. Subscribe to that one.
It's going to be a big tier because we need to license all the ska music.
All right, well, how does Alien?
Yeah, so we're playing Alien, right?
Yep. Alien. There was a lot of use.
So one of us is the predator, and the rest of us are aliens, and we have to hunt the alien.
No, that's
asymmetrical tabletop.
So we're just going to cut this here and begin development of asymmetrical tabletop games based on the Alien versus Predator universe. You all have a good night.
Isn't every tabletop an asymmetrical tabletop when you think about it?
Yeah, because we're supposed to win.
Not exactly. All right, so this is session 0. We're all making our characters. Gonna have some fun with that.
Thank you, Chris. That's my job to tell them.
How can I min-max Alien?
I feel like it's all of our job.
Well, you don't.
Exactly.
You be the robot.
So yes,
upload your brain.
we are making our characters this week. And this is another good quick start game, and we're actually going to take a little less time than we did with Scum and Villainy to put these characters together. And I have somewhat pre-decided the layout for because there's 2 modes of play for this game. There's cinematic and there's campaign, and I'm kind of mashing those 2 together by kind of creating the outline for a story in a more tight sense than an open campaign would be. But then from there on, waving my hands of the situation, and what happens. So I laid out the crew complement of a ship arriving to a mining and research facility. And they have all chosen their characters. And we'll start with Tom. Tom, what's your character's class?
Roughneck.
You are a roughneck. You are
Basically a worker.
Basically a worker. You're like the guys down in the mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, what did you choose?
I chose company agent.
Company agent. He is Paul Reiser from Aliens was a company agent, and he got what he deserved. And this is a horror game with a lot of character death. we're going to do a decently long story, so I'm not out to kill them outright. But that's not out of the question, because there's other characters that I will play. When one of them dies, they will step into those shoes. Seabass, what did you choose?
I was trying to think of something witty scientist. No, not scientist. That's my buddy. Medic. There we go.
Medic. I thought you were having a
stroke. Can't read.
I thought you were having a
I
stroke.
was reading a different part of the character sheet. I'm here to keep people healthy and to tell them to get their vaccinations.
Good deal.
I don't believe in that. You can't make me.
And 100%, that's not really a medic's job in any description of the word.
Tom, we have room for only one crazy-ass conspiracy theory, and it's that Canada is full of moose. No people, just moose.
You don't have to deep throat the mic, Andy.
Well,
I have the gain up so high, you are spiking.
when
that.
Andy's thinking deep state thoughts, he's got to deep throat the mic.
No, deep moose.
Chris.
Yep.
What's your character guy person
I
thing?
am a man of science.
God!
I backed
You
away.
you deafened me with science.
I backed away.
As opposed to blinding you with science.
I tried to make that better for you. I am a scientist.
What do you call it when it's like an overload of taste? We blinded, deafened, umamified?
Disgusted is usually the term that people would use.
What was that word you used?
Overwhelmed.
Umamified.
Overwhelmed.
Like
Umami.
Umami.
The savory flavor.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't actually a term for that flavor until the Japanese came up with it.
We're like 7 minutes into this, and we're already off the rails completely.
Sorry.
And utterly. I don't care that no one's listening at this point.
Oh
Like,
man,
I'm happy that no one's listening.
Wow.
Sean, they like the banter.
we lasted longer than we usually do.
All right. I have no clue how to build a character in this. So
You don't?
No.
Okay.
We've never had to do this before,
Yeah,
and
neither
I
do
do
I.
not own a book.
Tom, where's your book? Tom,
Okay.
you own a book.
People own books anymore.
Yes,
I'm just
absolutely. I own a book.
Lots of books.
I read books, obviously. I own a book.
Oh, you read?
Yeah, I do read.
So in order to build your character in this game, you take your starting attributes. You have 14 attributes to distribute among those 4 boxes. You cannot assign more than 4 points to any attribute unless it is your key attribute, which is why Tom is getting the book out, so we can let everyone know what their key attribute is.
Said 14, right?
Yep.
Okay.
In a minimum of 2.
Minimum of 2 and maximum of 4.
And that's the...
Except for key attributes, they can be 5.
And we choose a key attribute?
No,
I'm gonna
it's
tell you.
it's based
Okay.
on your character.
And the points are a total in all of the sub things, right?
That circle in the middle, those are all attributes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah.
So what you were saying is yes. So if you put like a 4 in strength, you have 4 points to distribute between
all
the-
3 of those.
Those 3 of
No.
You have 14 points to distribute.
You have 14 points to distribute amongst...
No, but
those-
what Andy was saying is if I put 4 in, say, strength, from
You have
there,
10 points left.
I
to-
can
for the other
put
3.
2 into heavy machinery, 1 into close combat, 1 into stamina, equaling 4. That's what I was
No,
getting
that's not how that works.
at. Oh,
Yeah.
Don't worry about skills yet. I'm
Okay.
talking about your attributes. Just distribute your attribute points.
Empathy is your key attribute.
I figured that much.
I would trust scientists would be wits.
Andy's is wits.
Yes, your attributes are strength, agility, wits, and empathy. You have 2 physical attributes and 2 mental attributes.
Chris, yours is wits.
Okay.
You guys all got that?
Yep.
Now on to your skills. For your starting skills, you have a total of 10 points to distribute amongst those skills. And that's all of them around the outside.
Okay.
And what's the maximum?
You can assign a single point to... Okay.
5.
All right.
You can assign... Hang on. Listen to me. You can assign up to 3 points in each of the skills listed for your career.
Which is nowhere on my sheet.
It would probably be empathy for you if I had to guess. 'Cause that's
No,
your kid.
there's a list of skills under medic.
Key skills: mobility, observation, and medical aid.
You can put up to 3 points in each of those. And then a single skill point in any other skills that you choose of your remaining points. So if you put 3 in those bass, you only have 1 point left to distribute.
Okay.
Chris, yours is observation, survival, and contact.
Oh, all with skills. Nice.
Wait, what were mine again?
Contact, observation, and manipulation.
Wow, the company agent has manipulation as a skill.
Oh, I just remembered this game. Oh no.
So, have you guys distributed your skill points amongst your characters yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you distribute your points, Tom?
2 into heavy machinery, 2 into close combat, 2 into stamina, 1 into mobility, 1 into piloting, 1 into survival, and 1 into observation.
Andy, what are your skills? Just the skills.
1 into ranged combat, 1 into stamina, 1 into command, 2 into observation, 2 into comtech, 3 into manipulation.
All right.
I will gaslight you.
Okay.
A real agent
Too
over
bad.
here. All right, we got 1 in close combat, 1 in stamina, 3 in observation, 1 in survival, 1 in comtech, 3 in medical aid. Yes, I know mobility was one of my key skills. I put 0 points into it.
Gaslighting is like 60% of Paul Reiser's character from that movie.
Yeah.
Can't
Pretty
wait for
much.
Bass to fuck up and go flying into space.
Well, I'm playing a fat dude. I
I
don't
can't-
have very much mobility.
I can't wait to convince him to do that.
And Chris, how did you distribute your skills really quick?
1 into stamina, 1 into range combat, 1 into mobility, 1 into command, 1 into survival, 2 into observation, and 3 into contact.
Okay. That'll be useful.
Wait, did anyone put points into piloting?
Yes, Bass.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I was like, that'd be pretty funny if no one did that.
I'm also not the pilot, though. We have a pilot.
That's fair.
Because
It's just an NPC.
all of these characters are now NPCs controlled by me until one of you dies. And there may be more to me after that. Next, we need to assign your health. You start the game with a number of health points equal to your strength score.
Okay.
So, how much health does that leave you with, Bass?
That's just my strength score? Just
Yeah.
Straight up, it's 3. I got 3 HP.
Yep. Chris?
3 HP.
Tom?
5.
Andy?
3.
Wait, what class are you in, Tom?
What was
a
it?
roughneck.
I
Roughneck.
couldn't hear you, Andy.
3.
Thank you.
You are the roughest of necks.
Yeah.
That neck is thick.
It's that one where he has no neck. He's just head, chin, body.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just better.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the real problem. I'm so goddamn tall. I'm like,
Well, no, it should be lower than your mouth ever so slightly. But, like, for some reason I just
Like-
hear you.
I'm so short that I have the mic upside down so it reaches me.
Aren't you
Bass
the
is just
same height as me?
pretentious, so he has it upside down.
You're a little bit. You're a bit taller than me.
No.
Or are you talking to Andy?
No, it's like, I know Andy's taller than me.
Yeah, you got height on me. I'm
Yeah,
actually
the only
pretty
one
short.
here who has height on me is Tom.
So let's bring in that little bit of tense music in the background here.
I just realized radiation is on here.
It sure is.
Did you not realize that?
Well, we didn't deal with radiation when we were playing before the podcast.
We just never... It's not in the adventure paths.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not in the quick cinematic adventures that they give you.
Well,
But it's on the. It was on the character sheets if you had wanted to transfer your thing to a character sheet. We just decided to use the cards because they were simple.
Yeah.
But tonight we're using actual character sheets. So you got your health. Now, you guys are going to need to look through the book for talents.
Yeah. Is cooking a talent?
Go to
I choose juggling.
Let me get my book here.
That's how you gaslight us. You juggle so fucking well. Like, damn,
Here's the
this guy's
talent.
so good.
Here's the talent section for that half of the table.
I choose fire swallowing, so that, if he gaslights me.
career talents?
You
Sean?
explode.
Or just talents?
I assume there's talents per our class, quote unquote. Career, my bad, career.
Are we doing better today with the live stream?
Oh, I don't know. It looks like we have one listener.
Hey. Thanks for tuning in, to whomever this may be.
You know, if I were to give a Patreon shout out, it would be to Terry Weathers, and I think
A founding member.
Yeah, Terry!
and
And
David.
David, yeah.
David.
He's not as exciting as
I
Terry.
guess. Yeah, not really.
Fast, don't be rude to the patrons, man.
I will be
Yeah,
as rude to
especially-
David as I want.
You're the one that wants to shill you. Like,
Every other patron is great.
Everyone at the table, we have Terry in the chat.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
I almost said hello from our address, and then the address, like, that'd be really bad to say our address on live air.
Yes.
Fast is over here trying to dox us.
Hello from
Yeah,
Fuck
thanks,
him.
Bass.
Hello from Binghamton.
Suddenly we have SWAT kicking in our door.
Another, I'll double shill today. $1 million patron, I'll say the address on live stream.
And she knows where we are, so we may need a restraining order. Just joking. So, you guys are looking over talents, and some talents are specific to you guys, and some are just general talents. I don't remember how many talents you get. I think you just get a talent.
A
Yeah.
talent.
Unicycling.
Tom, evens
I
or
thought about it
odds?
hard.
Evens.
Odds it is.
I need a way to get away.
Yes, the Queen Xenomorph can't fathom chasing you when you're on a unicycle.
So let me tell you guys a little bit about the adventure that you're going to be on. Let me get rid of the alternate roughneck and the alternate company agent
Wait.
sheets.
Kid talents, you could be a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Depending on when you die, you may still get that chance.
Or maybe an actual child.
You guys are on a deep space mission to deliver replacement workers and to shuttle samples back to the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Word up. Let's do it to it.
And at some point, I am so sorry. My jaw is just killing me. So you guys will be beginning this, arriving there, coming out of cryosleep. And there's a lot of other stuff going on. There's a lot of other characters. There's going to be a colonial marshal making sure that everything is done by the book is generally what they do. Usually they're looking for fugitives, but Weyland-Yutani has been accused in the past of odd and possibly illegal research, so there may be a reason why he's on board. You have 3 Marines, which none of you are playing. I am surprised. No one wanted to play the shooty guy. They didn't name one of them in the Marines.
I feel like we did enough blasting in Scum and Villainy that we wanted to dial it back for this one.
Yeah. So you got a colonial marshal named Maxwell Murch. So you have a colonial marshal named Maxwell Murch.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 Marines. You got a Private Comber, a Lieutenant Kriller, and one whose name you don't know. And that's just because I didn't write it down yet.
Oh, I was like, do we get to ask him in character? And we're like, yo.
And then
Kevin.
And then you have a pilot named Charlie. I believe that was everyone. Yes.
All right.
Is Charlie from Florida?
No. And there's a lot of various things to keep track of in this game. There's your consumables: air, food, power, and water. And there are various conditions: starving, dehydrated, exhaustion, freezing. You can also catch radiation. You can become sick and die of radiation in this game. You have various weapons and gear, which you guys can choose now based on the what it says your starting gear is allowed to be for each character. Again, you guys, I didn't need this book back yet. You're still building your characters. You should also look into the encumbrance rules.
Can I just get the backpack from the medic on TF2 and just overcharge people?
No, we're not playing
Team Fortress.
Yeah, Team Fortress.
Oh, so
You rolling a die for everything you're picking?
nope, that's actually something I have to do, Bass.
Okay.
Your money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You roll a die to decide your starting money.
Average, not a bad roll. Not a great one, not a bad one.
Mine was
is
also
it-
average.
May not be a huge deal in this, but
I'll
depending on
just
who
look
makes it
after.
out, we may continue this at some other time after we finish this particular story. So, you have a certain set of starting equipment, and there are lots of either-or situations. You get most of you some get to choose 2, some may get to choose 3, but it's an either-or situation going down the sheet, going on each page there.
Where is my...
The mic picked up all of that, just to let you know.
Yeah, 100%. Like, but where's money?
That's right there.
So what do you look
No, on
at?
the
I
character
just wrote it
sheets.
in my gear.
What
Yeah,
are you deciding?
I don't think there's
actually...
anything specific that you need to where to write it. Just remember where you put it.
Chris,
What?
what are you looking at deciding between?
Just some gear.
Okay.
Just...
Oh yeah, that's right. You probably should keep all your gear secret, but you could talk about what your options are. You don't have to say what you take.
Got my lucky candy bar. I'm just kidding.
Well, my signature item is a Albert Einstein Award.
All right there, Brainiac.
Oh, that's right. Don't forget to choose your signature item, guys. Based on that.
Okay. What is nap relief again?
It's a drug.
Thank you.
I don't remember what it does. 1 minute. And he's gonna make me look up chemicals.
I don't like how the medic has signature item last psych evaluation. I'm not going the crazy route, so I'm not picking that.
Well, it could just be that you had a psych evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that sounds like it has a lot of strings attached to it.
Actually, in
necessarily.
terms of the work that we're doing in character, we would have undergo regular psych evaluations. So
Yeah.
you, as a signature item to reduce your stress, it'd be a reminder that you're not crazy.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point.
I'll just take letter from son.
Ooh, Bass is a son. What's his name?
Well, easy, because it would just be my name but the fifth. Yeah, I'm the fourth in a line of names.
Okay, sandworms, calm down.
Easy.
This
Hell
guy.
yeah. Choose to get.
Oh God, it's not aliens we're fighting. It's the ghoul. The ghoula.
Okay.
The ghoul. What are they called?
4 times 100 for.
The worst plot device in those movies.
They're the
in those
ghoulas.
books.
After you're done with that fast movie, use it again real quick.
Gotcha.
Thank God you guys know I'm a company agent because the name I picked would just scream company agent.
Oh, it's fine. I don't
You,
like you.
douchebag Dickinson?
No, well,
Oh, so you're a narc.
essentially, my last name's Wesker.
Oh my god.
You're a narc and gonna kill us. Got it.
Wait, what'd you say, Tom?
I said you're a narc and going to kill us. Got it.
100%.
Oh, that doesn't say professional medkit. That says personal medkit. Alright.
I don't remember what Napper Leaf does, Andy.
Do you remember, Sean?
What?
Here you go,
Napper
Chris.
leaf? Isn't that the stuff that removes stress?
I can look it up in the book.
I just need to use this real quick for some things.
Do we know how to calculate encumbrance? I'm assuming it's based on a strength attribute.
Can I see the item cards?
It won't be on there. I mean, go for it.
No,
but-
not
For
for the
weapons.
Napper leaf. I just need to see the item cards.
No. Some of those are initiative.
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Correct.
then I really don't know. So we're all kind of together.
There were 2 piles.
Yeah, that's a gun.
It's that good ASMR, Sean.
Alright, let's set this super separate.
Yes, and there's a card deck for this game that displays various NPCs that you can use. There are also characters for the cinematic scenarios.
There, Andy.
And then there's a initiative deck. There's also vehicles, which I have
Okay,
by
good.
me for now. And if you're just tuning in, we are playing Alien. We are just setting up our characters, so I apologize if it is a tad boring. My another person I know, I believe, just tuned in.
A hello person Sean may or may not know.
Baz, could you move yourself back from the mic just a touch?
Almost like I told you you were too close, Bass.
So there's something comforting me having the mic like right up in my face.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it picks you up.
I did
know.
both.
And you're loud.
I did both share the Twitter post and then share the live thing on Facebook as well.
Yeah, good deal. And this is the kind of great content you'll get at our live
You can hear us make characters for a whole session.
Usually I edit out a bunch of this and it's just all the just straight to the talking.
Here on the cutting room floor, that's what they call this, right? Right, I don't know.
This usually, just gets deleted. But you get to hear this great content now. So you guys basically have your starting gear ready. You basically have characters made. Did you write down appearances yet?
I didn't use any of the ones that were in there because I just had an idea.
Yeah, I wrote down appearances for the general appearance of my character.
Okay. So, I'll start with Seabass because I know he has his name down and everything. I know he's good to go, and I know you're good to go, Chris. I'll start with you, both of you. So, Bass, go ahead and introduce your character.
All right, so the name is... name here is Curtis Stanton IV. I'm a medic. I love helping people. I want to make sure everyone's healthy. I'm a portly, professional-looking older dude, and we're just going to make sure we get this job done. No one gets...
Mm-hmm.
I got that.
Yeah, we already figured that out. Thank you, though.
But everyone on this crew, if you got injuries, you come to me. I'm going to help you out. We're going to get you all better, and you're going to get back to the job.
Chris, who will you be playing?
My name is Nath Erickson.
Nath?
Nath.
Nath.
N-A-T-H?
N-A-E-T-H. Yes.
Okay.
We just got a goddamn Viking on the ship.
I have pale skin, wild gray hair, bushy beard. I am a short, stout man.
Hell yeah, Team Fat. Let's go.
Nath, what's with the war axe?
Just playing into your low mobility score.
Are you gonna pray to Odin when shit gets bad?
And we have Chris on loan from 2 Human.
Odin is with us, charges the xenomorph.
With 0 ranks and 2 close combat, it'll be very interesting.
Andy.
Yeah.
Introduce your character.
Okay, let's see. My name is Zane Wesker. 6'1". Well, yeah, kind of tall. Skinny. Clean shaven, short hair.
Flawless skin.
Yeah. If I had a best descriptor, if anybody's seen The Office, Ryan from The Office.
Okay.
Just a Weasley little shit.
You got a black trench coat, shades, look like you come from the Matrix?
No, dress shirt, black dress shirt, dress pants. Always talking down to everybody.
Tom, do you want to introduce your character?
Yep. Charlie Pace. And my appearance is just tattooed up, all over the place.
Well, we have 2 wild-looking people.
Hey, I'm a respected scientist.
Oh, that's fair. You got the Einstein Award, right, as your personal item?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a good-looking
That's
crew
to
here.
keep the ship running.
Oh, that's fair. I'm not going to complain in character. I'm going to bitch out of character, though.
All right. I think that's everything for character creation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
Did we
everything is...
find where encumbrance was? Because I think it's the only thing that's super...
Items have a weight to them.
Okay.
I guess just place down the weight.
I would have to... I don't think it's going to matter this session. I'll have to
Yeah,
look in between.
you can look
Oh, I have a book right here.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, shit! The book!
Oh wait, there's one thing I've yet to pick.
Your signature?
Yeah, exactly what Sean told us not to forget to pick.
Your horoscope?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a 6'1" Pisces.
To any listeners out there, if you're compatible with Pisces, you know where to go.
Far away from here.
First of all, in real life, I'm a Cancer.
I cannot wait to get to a dentist.
Double your strength.
Okay, so
Okay.
encumbrance.
I have so much pain today.
Can
I
you
apologize
roll
to
over my
everyone.
character so I can see what my signature item choices are?
What are you looking for? Items?
the item weight.
If you have any weapons, 116. Anything else will be after 116.
Maybe there's one there that it should be. I'll be mad if it's not.
Okay, anything I'm carrying is 0 weight right now.
Is that the one?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yo, I'm totally.
You made the correct choice.
Can we buy extra gear? Can I buy a candy bar?
No.
That has a weight in here and it's an item.
What's your character's name again?
Curtis?
Curtis, you need to eat a Snickers.
Yeah, I'm putting candy bar.
You're dumb when you're hungry.
What? I'm a doctorate, thank you.
Ooh, you have a piece of paper.
Yeah, and I heal you.
I could wipe my ass with that. Once again, I talked down to everybody.
That was a good joke. Jeez. You right?
Yeah, just in a lot of pain.
I think it's going to be lore now that I have a drawer with basically an endless supply of candy bars. So if you come into my medical office, you get a snack.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's going to have an endless supply of candy bars.
So our characters are made.
Your characters are made. They've been introduced. Bass, what was your character's name again?
Curtis Stanton the Fourth.
And we got to say the fourth, apparently.
Yeah.
He will be very...
Oh, I will be
CS4,
upset.
got it.
Well, you can just call me Dr. Stanton. I'll take that too. And my son, because my signature item's letter for my son is Curtis Stanton the Fifth. Don't you mistake it.
Yo, 5 in Japanese is go, so he's CS go.
Gabe Newell, if you're out there, sponsor us.
All right. Well, that puts us at actually a good breaking point for just a moment. So for anyone still listening live, we're just going to take a quick break and set up the audio to start a full episode. Nice hour long. So it'd be just a 5-minute break if anyone at the table needs to run down to the store for liquid refreshments or bathroom breaks. Now is the time. So we'll be right back. All right, and we're back with DibToons Plays.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just feeling energized for Samantha to get in and do some role playing.
Oh.
I too am excited. I'm excited because we're live.
Woo! For those of you who can't see, which is all of the people listening, Chris just took his shirt off and twirled it around while yelling, woo. It was discomforting.
I'm sure they heard the woo part at the very least, because who couldn't hear that? It was great. It was fantastic. That's the energy I want when we start a new part and a new episode.
Yay, a new episode. No, I'm just joking. I'm really excited for this.
Hello, welcome to a
Even
new
though,
episode.
having played Alien before, we're totally gonna get our. We're gonna get stomped.
You don't know that.
Well, this
Welcome
is the
to
thing.
episode 17, maybe.
This is where Sean gets to do a lot of things to us he wants to do, and then when we move on to our next thing, that's where we reverse the roles.
My mouth is no longer hurting, and I feel confident in what we're about to start. We are playing Free League's Alien RPG, and this is a wonderful.
Pardon me.
God.
Right into the
Right into the
microphone.
mic. God
It's
damn
like your
it.
body gives you a warning.
Yeah, you felt that coming for like at
You did that on
least a good
purpose.
minute.
Like I'm in the middle of talking.
That's for you, guy in Florida. I'm just kidding.
That's exactly what our listeners want. Unedited belches. I can't edit that out now because I was in the middle of something. So we're playing Free League's Alien. It's a wonderful game, as I was starting to say. And it's another D6 system. And boy, do we have fun with this. I got some really tense music up. Because this game's major theme is horror. Now, in the past, horror hasn't worked too well with this group because they watch horror movies for fun. They can't be frightened by anything. Thus, they can't get their characters into the mood of being frightened as easily as some other groups may.
I
our
watch
character-
horror movies to go to sleep.
Our characters can be plenty frightened,
Yeah.
but us as players find a delight. And sometimes, yes, we may have trouble Role playing.
Yeah,
You also got to realize a slog through rooms is not scary.
That's also true.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little different because whereas in D&D we had powers or Pathfinder, whatever, we had like powers and stuff. We're just humans.
Yep, you're all just
Regular
humans.
people.
And
Maybe we're all regular.
some of you have easy access to weapons, and some of you don't, depending on your classes.
I've got easy access to candy bars.
If anyone needs a Mr. Good bar,
I got you.
Oh no! Don't
nice-
do that. Don't say that.
Baby Ruth.
Payday.
Anyone
Okay,
needs Baby
there
Ruth?
we go. You can say Babe Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
100 grand.
That's a good candy bar.
That is a good candy bar.
But this isn't a podcast about candy bars. This is about a podcast about role-playing games and being dumb.
We're doing it.
Just a bunch of adults sitting around a table playing pretend.
We're the Three Musketeers.
But there's 4 of us.
3 of us get along.
Who doesn't?
There's
Oh,
there's 5 of us.
well, you're okay. There's 4 players, and then there's the GM here. You're in your own echelon.
Oh my god! It's something I probably shouldn't say.
Woo!
And the GM for this game is known as the Game Mother
Oh, nice.
because
Oh.
the
the
computer
computer
system,
from
the AI systems in the Aliens movies were Mother.
Oh, I was thinking because the Queen Xenomorph would be like a mom.
Now,
No.
Okay.
No.
My bad.
has everyone at this table watched Alien or Aliens?
I've seen the first movie courtesy
I
of
gotta
these
say,
guys.
now I want to see Sigourney Weaver walk up to you and call you a bitch.
The $1 trillion patron goal.
Sigourney, if you're out
Brilliant.
there,
Wow, Chris.
Chris
Yo,
with the
she could
shill.
call me a bitch for free, like.
Well, absolutely, but like, is she gonna?
I don't know.
Yeah, like no.
Spiking all over the place.
I gotta
Sorry.
give Tom props. I too would also take that for free. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that was to pay her.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, I want to make that 100% clear. That was just to pay her.
That's what I thought as well.
Oh, how do I lose control of this so fast?
Were you ever in control?
Yeah, that's.
I thought I was for a moment. I was still talking, and
Well, set us up the scene. Please and thank you.
so ship in orbit. Fuck are my notes?
Yeah, we gotta have some like wacky USS name because all of the ships in Alien have some weird like.
We're the USS USA. What?
We're the USS Nostradamus, the USS Nostromo.
The USS Coherence Cannon. What?
No, we don't
No.
have those.
USS Company Cannon.
Oh.
The USS Lovecraft.
The USS R.
Jesus Christ. And we're back in.
So,
Paul McCartney, if you're out
found the
there.
he found his notes.
So, your ship has come into orbit around G430 at the edge of the Achilles system. This is way out on the frontier. This is so far outside. Most companies don't come out this way.
Are
Yes,
we on
Andy?
the heel of the Achilles system?
But
You really interrupted me for that joke.
Yes.
You
we should at
really-
least interrupt him with good jokes, guys.
Next week, we have a dunce cap, and you will be wearing it the entire time.
I don't think so.
Weyland-Yutani is really the first company to try to establish a mining operation for rare minerals. So they have set up a remote research station and mineral mine so that they can supposedly research the properties of the minerals available, mineral compositions available here, as they seem to be unique to this planet only. So their reports say. That is where we open, with you guys coming out of cryosleep. Those 9 pods open. You know, get up, stretched out. got a moment to
God.
go to your lockers, get dressed. Everyone makes it around, eats the garbage food,
Food is food.
something that resembles cornbread.
I'll make sure that I go back to my. Oh wait, no. I have some personal belongings, right?
I grumbled to
that
myself.
would be in your
How
It would be in your locker.
I've got some snacks.
I eating this mumbled to myself. How do you fuck up cornbread? Oh.
Bass eats his stale ass candy bars that have been there since we've been,
Oh, that's right. I don't know how many
cryo
actual
slept.
years. Would they?
probably a good amount, Bass.
You know what? I still open up and like, yeah, maybe about 50 years old at this point, but it still tastes good.
With the current faster than light travel engines, you would only be it would only be about 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
just
that's
like,
fair. That's not that stale then.
tastes pretty good.
Now, faster than light. No, this isn't dumb. This is
Okay.
an actual.
Okay.
Does the faster than light travel work like we just move that fast, or is it a relativity drive?
I have zero idea. I didn't.
The only reason I ask is because a relativity.
You have the books.
a relativity drive. Us moving 2 to 3 weeks, it could be, 100 odd years later from where we left.
I don't think it specifies.
Okay, then
I don't remember.
You'd have to look into the. You'd have to. You guys have both of the books over there. You could look into it if you wanted.
okay. No, just move on. It was like a
That's
quick
a question.
I mean, there are just ramifications to like characters if it's like that, especially since one of us is.
It's not. So it's not important.
This candy bar is real fresh.
Your son might be dead.
Yeah, that's fair. I still got my letter from him though.
Okay, 150.
Oh my god. That jaw pain is just creeping back up on me. So, try to let me get out what I'm trying to get out.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult and painful to speak. You are all corralled into the,
Okay,
You just say it.
displacement drive. It's a displacement drive,
Okay.
so not a relativity drive.
Okay,
that was super important.
thank you.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's good to
It
know.
was going to come up later or something. You know it was.
So, you
Maybe.
guys
No, cast.
are all corralled into the hangar for mission briefing. Little folding chairs are set up. And standing at the front is a man who looks really gruff. Built, well-toned, but just that gruff, rough. He looked like he didn't shave for like 2 or 3 days before you get left for the mission. And he didn't shave when he got out of his hypersleep. And standing next to him is company agent Andrew's character. What was his name again?
Zane
Zane. What was the last name?
Wesker.
Wesker. Company agent Wesker. I have to. 'Cause that's what you would be known by. Marshall looks across at you. 3 Marines seated next to you guys. And a pilot. Does everyone here know why they signed up?
Yes.
Well,
I feel
yeah.
like we all know.
That's why we're here.
All right.
But
Because as of arriving, all hails have not been answered by the research station.
so what would that mean?
Well, that means we're going in as a recon team at this point. As the only representative of the colony worlds themselves and the governments, I will be leading this expedition with the company man here as oversight. And he just goes over the standard list of, like, to the Marines, making sure they're going to have their weapons checked at in X amount of time. He turns to the medic. Curtis. Yes.
Yeah, what do you need?
Just make sure all the med packs are packed. Make sure syringes are packed. Make sure everything's ready to go. We'll be dropping. Have you ever dropped before?
I've been doing... Yes, I've dropped a couple of times there.
Okay.
I'll go check the packs right now. Do you want me to leave? You got more good debriefing I need to hear.
Nope, you need to stay.
Okay.
And you'll be replacing the one science member down there.
All right.
Down in the lab. Whoa. What was your name again?
I am Nath Erickson. Pleasure to be working with you.
Ugh.
I can vouch for Nath. He's a good pal of mine. He'll get the job done right, don't you worry.
Well, hopefully it's just a minor communications error.
Yeah, then we can get right down to what we were going to do beforehand, right?
Correct.
All right. What's your name, Sonny?
I would prefer if you address me as Sir. It is Zane Wesker.
All right, Zane. Can we want to go by a first name basis here? I feel like that would be could be like a big family, you know. All right, Zane. We'll get the job done. Don't worry. Get it.
That would be preferable.
So as you guys are sitting there, he continues on. The last communication that we got from them, well, there were two. One was we found something in the mine, and the last was a distress beacon that cut out. Seemed like it went for a few bursts for a few minutes, and then it was just cut out entirely. So as far as we know, we're going in dark. We have no ideas of the power situation or anything.
To me, there sounds like they found something they shouldn't have down in the mines there.
Marines are going to be escorting the team on point. And you guys will all keep together in the middle. And I'll be escorting the company man from behind, most likely. So we're going to be dropping in about 2 hours.
All
So you guys get going. And he walks away. And the Marines get up. 3 Marines get up and they walk away. They start packing their stuff up, checking their guns. What do you guys do for this 2 hours?
I'm gonna quick interject before everybody leaves. I'm gonna go to answer Curtis's statement. Let's just hope it was that and not they found something worth a great deal of sorry, just trying to think of it.
Money.
Worth a great deal of money, and decided to try and take what was company property. As I will remind all of you that anything uncovered in said mines is company property, as they are.
Yeah, whatever you say there, Zane. You do what you gotta do.
I will say, though, what could they have found? I mean, probably something that maybe a rival company would be interested in, right? Corporate espionage and all that. I hear that business is quite cutthroat.
In such a mine, all they would have found is minerals or precious ores. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Oh, wait. If they found minerals, what if it was some, like, weird crystalline-ass golem? That would be pretty rad, you know? I'd love to hear about those in some of those stories I've told my kids.
Curtis, this is reality, not fiction.
You gotta lighten up there a little bit, Zane. Come on,
Curtis, a crystal golem.
Yeah, that sounds darn tootin' right there. Anyway, I'm gonna go check if the medical.
I start inching away. From
I look
Kurt.
to the scientist, your friend, his recommendation.
I'm gonna go check to make sure our medical equipment's tip top, so I can make sure if we get attacked by said crystalline golem, that I can repair everyone real good.
I'm gonna walk out of the room holding the bridge of my nose.
I'm gonna go check up, make sure I've got all my medical equipment, everything's all set to go.
I'm gonna double check my gear as well. Just make sure that it's all in working order.
Okay.
New meme.
Crystal golem. What the?
So, as you guys begin to disperse, Pilot stands up and, approaches the scientist.
Nath.
And just looks at him and says, "Have you read The Space Beast?"
Space Beast.
No, you're not supposed to talk about it. It has been banned in all the systems, but it tells us something like this happening before, and of these creatures that would come from the body. They would attack the body and then come from it and multiply that way.
Huh.
Let's hope no one found anything like that down there.
Oh, absolutely. That would be terrifying.
Are you saying that sarcastically?
No.
Okay.
So you gather that equipment. Time passes. You guys get ready to drop.
Now it is a little area.
I didn't do anything.
Came back more powerful than ever.
Yeah, it just did that on
I
its
heard
own.
you talking shit about it, Matt.
It did. Alright. So you guys get into a tactical dropship that is loaded up with a personal carrier. So I'll give you guys those cards just so you have them for vehicle stat references in case you need them. What, Chris?
I don't know if I'd have to roll a command or a manipulate, but I would like to try to get everyone to sync up with my Seeks and PDAT, if that's at all possible.
Do you want to do it right after the drop or before?
What is that? Why don't you
It
tell me
is
what it
a
is first?
Personal data tablet. It can be synced with spectrograph mapping devices, PDTs, and helmet cams to coordinate a team on the go.
Oh no, there's no you can just sync to that. Just
Okay.
You'll be able to track everyone's like health and whatnot at the very least.
All right. Important just to make sure that we're ready for anything that does happen. In case we get separated from anyone, we can know their conditions. In case a part of the mine collapses, heaven forbid.
So you're all in the dropship.
This is anyone's first time here? It's going to be a real rough ride if it's the first time you're experiencing this. Anyone? Alright, I'll be quiet over here.
Good.
Real silent crew.
Everyone has real serious faces on.
It's a real serious mission, I mean.
So you're all in the dropship. The doors open underneath. It drops. Pilot maneuvers you guys down through. It's a real bumpy ride. and you land in this landing pad with that has lights coming from, what appears to be the cardinal directions on the planetoid. And the lights are still on. There's no vehicles around. The pilot says he's going to stay with the ship. And the door opens. And your little vehicle drives out. And you head down this long stretch that has these running lights. And they're going just a little bit faster than you, so they catch up and then keep blinking ahead of you, guiding you the way. And you arrive at a large building, kind of looks like it's modular, dropped here. It looks like you can drive right into it, but the doors are closed.
This is the part where I go out and say "Open Sesame," right?
Could try it.
Come on, guys. I'm just trying to lighten up the mood here. I understand it's a little serious doom and gloom. I'm going to go out there and do my job, but, I'm just trying to get morale up here.
Do we have some... Is there some kind of issue or something going on? Why is the... Shouldn't the door be opening by now?
Mm-hmm. We said we were going in dark. We have no idea. They must not have power. They may not have power. There's an access panel over there.
Well, is any one of us good with their wires and stuff? Be able to open that up?
Yeah, I'll handle that. It seems like it'd be for the best.
So you go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go outside. You open up the access panel, and there is like a crank there, like a manual mechanism that would slide the door open.
All right.
You want to do that?
Yeah, it seems like what I'm going to be doing. Do I need to roll?
No,
anything?
there's no chance of failure, so there's no need to roll.
Crank brakes.
You crank it, and the door slides open, revealing a very dark, cavernous building. The headlights from your rover, from your armored transport, blaring in, breaking this darkness, revealing crates, vehicles, some that look like they've been torn apart, flipped over, and a black substance seemingly everywhere. Like, spotty in places, like, just kind of, like it's like a bulbous black, mucusy areas.
I believe we can rule out corporate espionage.
Well, that don't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Let me let me out. I'll go check to see if I can figure out what it might be. I get out of the armored personnel carrier. I'm going to do my best to examine the ichor and just see if I can determine any properties about it.
Okay. So while you get out and run ahead, the guy drives right in and parks it.
Okay.
And he uses the mechanism to close it from the outside, from the inside, to reclose it.
What do I do? Hey, Nate, you know anything?
How close do you get? I need my book back now, by the way.
Which I think Chris has.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to confer with Nate first and be like, hey, buddy, you have any ideas? Or should we just kind of collect a sample here and figure something out?
Can I take a round to observe it? Like, to try to study it and figure something out?
Yeah, how close do you want to get to it?
I'd say probably about 10 feet away. I feel like that'd be close enough to at least be like, try to... I mean, we're in spacesuits, right? Or, no.
Not necessarily.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah, is the atmosphere of this
I
place
assume
breathable?
since there's a colony here, yes.
The planet atmosphere is breathable.
So it would just kind of be normal.
Well, unfortunately, without any protective gear, I don't want to get too close to that.
Using stress that I'm just grabbing because I will observe. I'm gonna observe with my bro Nath here. Needed 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. I'll let him observe first, and then I can assist if necessary.
So I got 2 successes.
And you're observing the black goo.
Yes. I'm trying to use the analysis talent for this. I can ask a couple of questions. You don't have to give me definitive answers if you decide that, like, I don't have enough to determine or anything. But the primary question would be, like, is this of human origin?
No. No, it is not.
Alright, and the only other question that I could think of asking would be, is it still alive? Which I don't think I could determine through something like this.
No, you can't determine that. You
I'd
can't tell if it's alive. It almost looks like a fungus.
So 100%. I have very little clue what this is, but I can tell you that this is like not of any. This is unlike anything I've seen.
Huh. Well, I think we should try and find a safe way to get a sample, because if this is something infectious, we're probably going to need to get a sample to make anything like resembling antibodies or something like that. But I have a feeling just going and poking the thing sounds like a terrible idea, so we should get some biohazard suits up in here and get to work.
Yeah.
You know what I want you to do? How close did you get to those?
About 10 feet
10
away.
feet.
About 10 feet away. Okay.
Is there a map of the facility?
I assume
You
we
look
Not
around.
like-
There's no computer screens around you.
What, would we have a map of the
Yeah.
facility? The
No.
company?
Not on any of your data pads currently. Well, wait. No, you, Andy. You have a data pad. Did you choose that as one of your items?
No.
It might not have been on his gear, but I don't know if the company would have given him a data pad being an agent. I think that'd be up to your discretion there.
You know, Andy, put a personal data pad on your inventory list, and you do have a map, as does the frontmost marine. That is as the Marines are setting up tactical positions.
Now the question comes in again: did I get that from anyone when we were syncing up data? Because that's arguably information that they could have chosen to share.
Yes.
Okay.
And it looks like this room goes down and goes into other rooms. There's a corridor that goes at a right angle with stairs on either side of it that go up to a second floor that's above that section. Then that one hallway continues around and loops around. So there's one building's a big U, and then there's another building spanned over across it. And if you zoom out, there's also 3 outbuildings. And the mine is over in the mountainside behind the outbuildings.
Is there any science facilities on the premises?
There are labs at the other end of the U-shaped building you're in, I believe. I actually don't have my map with me, so I don't have this exactly in my head right now. I forgot those sheets.
Oof.
I realized that a little bit ago.
Hey Zane, where do we want to, make base so we can get some stuff started here? Because I'd like to collect some samples safely, but I feel like there's probably some more important fish to fry here before I go and do that.
Why don't you Pace and Erickson set up base. How big is the vehicle we entered in?
You have the card that says that.
Here's your card.
Is this like those big ones?
Yeah, I think it's like one of the ones in the movie that we just roll out in.
It's like parked in an area where it can be parked right now.
Okay, so I want you three to set up base here using the APC. And I point to Marine 3 because there's 3 of them, right?
Yeah. Marine 3.
You stay with them. What's the marshal's name, Sean?
What was the marshal's name again?
Is that Maxwell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maxwell Merck.
Maxwell, I, and the other 2 Marines will venture into the lab facilities and see if there's any company property to recover.
Specifically some biohazard suits.
I may be of some service if you wish to go into the labs. I might be able to at least get some of their stuff up and running so we can figure out what happened. As fascinating as this stuff is, I feel like I'd be of more use in there.
Fair enough.
Besides, I'm sure my colleague here, Dr. Curtis, can handle safe the fungal infection.
All right, then Pace, Stanton.
Yeah, Kurt Stanton.
Pace, Stanton, and
The fourth. Stanton the fourth.
Stanton the 4th.
Thank you.
He was only saying your last name, so like he doesn't have to put the 4th after that.
I'd appreciate you put the fourth.
I need everyone as you advance on foot in this area. You guys are going in without suits because it's breathable atmosphere. It's a waste of a suit.
Yeah.
There's emergency suits on the dropship, but you don't have them with you right now.
Yeah.
Well, I could use those to start doing some tests on. I could double back for that after this.
So, I need everyone to make a mobility roll. So, roll the black dice. The number of your agility plus your mobility is the number of dice you roll.
Hell yeah. Even with 2 dice, we still got a 6. Let's go.
And this is an all or nothing game, so a 6 is a success. Anything else is not a success.
I do not get a success.
Me neither.
I succeed.
I may want to push that.
You could push to roll anything that's not... You're just going to take 1 stress and roll a stress die with your reroll.
Alright. Yeah, let's do that.
So Chris is pushing to reroll.
So he gets a yellow die now, and that has a face hugger on the 1, which has unforeseen consequences.
Because it's very hard to move about this room and not disturb this black stuff.
Well,
Still nothing.
Shit.
So the 3 of you fail. And everyone over here makes it. And Seabass made it. So, starting with... Let's see. I need a stamina roll from each of you, and we'll start with Chris. And you're rolling against opposing this. So it's number of successes versus my number of successes.
Okay.
I don't know how you've been completely quiet in character.
I don't have anything to say to you guys.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. We got the laborer here.
I'm definitely going to
This is
seek
about
you
his pay
out
grade.
soon to talk with you.
Oh, good.
0.
Well, that doesn't beat my 3.
Yeah.
Andy.
Zero. Oh, wait, 1.
He got 1. I don't know if that's going to lessen anything.
No.
And Tom? Any 6s? Any successes?
Yes.
How many?
1.
1. It doesn't beat my 2.
This might be a short session of Alien.
Oh, well.
On to Pathfinder. Or is that a spoiler? We'll edit that one out.
No, not yet. We still have backup characters and stuff like that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you can play the Marines and shit.
I gotta give him some
Yeah, if
personality.
they go down this fast, though.
Yeah, a little bit. But we'll see. Sometimes luck's just not with us.
I am Marine 1. What do you need me to do, sir?
Okay. So as you guys continue down the hallway,
Well, who was the dispatch down the hallway? It's Andy, Chris's character,
And that's it for player characters.
Uh-huh.
with any Marine, and then the
he
Marines.
brought
two-
a Marine.
Yeah.
Two Marines. You have one.
We have one Marine. Okay.
Marines 1 and 2,
And the Marshal.
and the Marshal. That's a big group going that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then one Marine, the pilot. Oh, the pilot's back at the ship. One Marine, the Roughneck, and you doing what? Staying here?
No,
No,
me,
he's with the.
Marshal,
Yeah, no,
two
no.
Marines, him, are going to the science area.
Yes.
All the rest are staying here.
Hey, Kane. Before y'all leave, do you want me to head back to the drop and grab one of the emergency suits so I can start getting to this now, or just wait until you find a biohazard suit in the laboratory?
Best to get to work now.
All right. Hey, you've been silent all this time. You want to come with me and go back to the dropship? We'll go grab some suits, and
Okay.
start getting all
I'll
fungal.
help you. I don't know as I want to come with you, though.
We're going to be best of pals. Don't you worry.
I don't think we are.
All right. Well, okay. So out of character, I'm going to take Tom's character. We're going to head back to the drop and grab some emergency suits so I can get to work immediately.
You're gonna do what?
He's doubling back to the drop ship to get suits
To get emergency suits.
to handle the fungal stuff that we
Now.
don't know what the hell
Yeah.
it does.
I want to get going now in case whatever they find might not be worth putting on or just ruined.
Okay, so who was leaving the area? Was
Andy and Chris.
Andy and Chris
For player characters.
for player characters. Move out. So you round the corner, and the doors to this section are closed, and appear to be broken and melted in places.
Shit.
Huh. Haven't seen anything like that before. Well, no. The scientist, not surprising. I don't see stuff like that. Must have been one hell of a malfunction that happened here.
And you don't. You look and you don't see an emergency mechanism on this side, but there should be one on the other side of the door. See a thing probably just big enough for someone to crawl through.
Marine 1.
Yeah, pretty much. I looked to one of the Marines and
Okay. So Marine 1 crawls through this hole and stands up on the other side.
Dies.
And he stands up, and there's a little bit of what appears to be remnant of one of those black things on his shoulder. But you can see him through the opening. It just appears to be like a melted hole, large enough for a person to crawl through.
I've been watching through his head cam the entire time.
Okay.
Just fascinated. This is just a fascinating situation. I want to learn as much about this as I can.
So he gets the door open enough for everyone to pass through. And you're now in a section of the corridor that has sets of stairs going up to a top section. and then another door that has stuff piled against it.
Like it's like a makeshift barricade.
Like a makeshift barricade. And it looks like there's weld marks. It would probably take a shift to cut through it with the materials that you currently have without finding, without having a machine, like cutting torch.
Unfortunately.
Is that on the way to where we're going?
That's where you need to go. That's the direction you need to go.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to get through that or anything. You might have to double back or something.
Mind your signature item was a dynamite.
So you're stuck in this area for now. You can go back, you can try going upstairs.
Or we could head upstairs.
You could set up some kind of base camp.
See if they've got anything up there. I looked through the map.
We'll set up a base camp here and start working with what we have to get the door open.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, if you look at the map, there's like air vents and stuff like that you could probably crawl. This, like, if you wanted to crawl through.
Where would equipment be stored in the light? Because this is a mining facility.
It looks like there's like heavy loader stuff. It would be upstairs. Looks like there's like general quarters and
we could head
cafeteria and stuff like that upstairs.
So we could head upstairs and get something to try to get through it. But
that's saying there's no blockade upstairs as well.
Yeah.
So you ran on foot back to the ship.
Yeah, with what was your character's name, Tom?
Charlie.
Yeah, I'm with Charlie.
Ship's gone.
Well, that just is, yo, Charlie, cut the yo out, that's out of Charlie there, do you have one of those com devices on you and, Page Pikewatt or whatever up there in the pilot?
You should also have a comm device.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right, we probably can, I try to tune into the frequency of our pilot there.
Pilot's name is also Charlie.
Got him.
No fucking joke. Look what I wrote.
Yeah.
Before I came.
Charlie, and not the Charlie on the ground here, Charlie. That Charlie's next to me, Charlie. But Charlie from up in the skies, Charlie. You tune in here. Where are you at? I kind of currently need some of the equipment that's on the dropship there, and you aren't here, so that's going to make my job hard, and it's going to make Zane a pain in the ass. And I don't want to see that guy angry, so come in, please.
You heard all of that chatted back to you from a few hundred feet off the path. Almost like the headset radio was just thrown out.
So, Charlie, you want to head back to the base area over there before we just kind of get picked off by whatever is happening out here?
I'm going to the APC. I'm just going to stay there.
Holy shit, you were loud, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know why he was so fucking loud.
I'm at the right distance,
Yeah, I wonder if you accidentally tuned him.
He's actually further than he should be. Double fist it, whatnot.
All right, Charlie, I'm going to accompany you back to the armored personnel vehicle, and okay, maybe I shouldn't. Damn, okay, this is some serious shit right now. All right, we in it. Okay, guess we're going to head back in character and report this. Actually, wait, no, I can calm that. I click on the comm. Zane, you there? You coming in, Crystal? Well,
Yes, Stanton.
we definitely got one of the darn problem. I don't know if you have a code name for this, like a 710, 450 or whatever. But pilot's gone, and their headset is 100 feet away from where I am, and I am coming in stereo right now.
Yeah, when he comes in stereo, that is a problem.
I don't know what the company policy is about missing ships, but you might want to check your booklet or whatnot.
So, you've got what seems like an abandoned station. Your ship is gone. And you're all starting to... the three of you are starting to feel very ill. Charlie. What's your, Nath. And,
Zane.
You're all starting to feel a touch ill. And you know what? We'll see you guys next week.
Maybe we should have used those suits.
DibToons Plays Podcast is a DibToons Animation Studio production. Produced by Sean Dibble and Derek Goodison. Edited by Sean Dibble. Music from Pixabay.com. Like and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/DibToons. That's DibToons. And on Twitter at ToonsDib. That's ToonsDib. Thanks for listening.